All right, top of the hour here. Want to welcome those who have joined us for the AGT Rewards 2.0 Q&A. We're going to give it just another minute or so to let some of our last minute folks jump into the meeting room here, but we're super excited to have you tonight. This has kind of been a work in progress for us. Andy's the man behind the scenes here. You won't see him tonight or hear from him tonight. He's just going to be pushing some buttons and keeping us in line along those lines. But again, excited to have everybody here for the Q&A session for the AGT Rewards 2.0 program. And with that, we will go ahead and jump in and get started here, get things rolling a little bit. So on our first slide here, wanted to run through a quick agenda. Welcome everybody to the program here. The reason that we wanted to put this together for our members is to really explain, maybe in some further detail, what the AGT Rewards program is. Specifically, what is AGT Rewards 2.0? We've done some work. We've listened to our customers. We listened to our members about what we can do to make this program a little bit more beneficial for each and every one of you. So we'll dive into some of that. Got an exciting announcement to talk about the newest raffle winner and let you know who that is. And then we'll take a moment. We'll go through our AGT Invitationals, trips, series, basically all the events that we run. What are they? What do they mean for you? What do you need to know about them? What's important, et cetera, from there. And then we'll tackle one of the most popular questions that we do get is, I've earned my points. How do I redeem my points? And so that's something that we want to make sure that you guys walk away with that knowledge here. And then we do have a little bit of breaking news. You know us here at AGT, we like to make sure we keep everybody on their toes. So you guys are going to be the first one to find out about our 2025 trip announcement, where we're headed. Some of you guys might have an idea where that is, but we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we'll finish up with some of our Q&A. If you have some questions, please throw them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. We've had a few questions that were submitted ahead of time so that we can jump into those as well. But if you do have questions, throw them in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them as we get going from there. So with that, we'll jump into the next slide here. What is AGT Rewards 2.0? Why are we doing this? Quite simply, our rewards program is a program that we've designed for the players as a loyalty-based program. We can't run events without, the great members that we have and those that participate in our events. And for that participation and for that loyalty, we wanted to build a program where we can give more back to the members. We wanted to create a program that you guys are excited about, give you guys an opportunity to get some more free opportunities, and basically reward you guys for your loyalty from that perspective. A question we often get is why is it beneficial to have a membership? And we really designed this program to be able to allow you to save money on the trips and series. Who doesn't like saving a few dollars here and there? Obviously, we want to give you the ability to earn some points and kind of redeem those points and kind of make it like an airline program for you. We also wanted to give you the option to have some early registrations. Obviously some of our events, they sell out very quickly, like the one that we think we're going to talk about tonight. We want to give you the opportunity and advantage to register early for these events, get in the door, lock in your place, and do those different types of things. And of course, we like to give away a lot of stuff. So we like to give gifts. We've got some really cool ideas for our new members and our renewing members as part of the membership packages that they have. And so there's some really good stuff along those lines. And then obviously we've got some raffles and some different things that we're doing to just kind of give back to our groups and give back to our members. So when anybody asks why Rewards 2.0, it's simply because of you. We want to make sure that we're giving you guys the opportunities and different ways in which you guys can be grateful for your loyalty and membership from that side. So as we jump into the next slide here, I want to take a moment and just kind of explain the different components of the program so that we're crystal clear, everybody's on the same page. So earning points. Basically, points are redeemable for any of the AGT series events that we run, any AGT trip events that we run, our swag series events, our trips, our invitationals. If you participate in those events, you're going to earn points for those events. Those points are additionally earned through purchases at our Pro Shop. You get 3 times the points for any item that's purchased in the Pro Shop. You get 2 times the points for any participation that takes place on a swag series event, and you get 1 time 0 points for any participation on a trip event. So multiple ways in which you guys can start to earn points. And our main man, Andy, is the point tracker, if you will. He's not going to be happy that I said that, but he's the one who keeps track of all of our points for us. And we'll show you later on in the program how you can check your point balance individually so you know where you stand. Probably the most important piece about the point system is that our rewards points never expire. I'm going to say that again. AGT rewards points never expire. This is assuming, obviously, you continue to be a good member and in good standing with us from that perspective. But the idea that you're earning these points, you want to make sure that you redeem those points. If for some reason you're saving up for the big trip along those lines, they never expire. So just keep that in mind as you're continuing to earn and participate in the program from there. Our next slide here talks a little bit about saving the money. Obviously, times are tight right now, and sometimes the idea of going on a golf trip isn't really that appealing to some at some point in time. But one of the things that we really wanted to bake into this program was the ability for all of our members to save money. So as you are a rewards member for the AGT Rewards program, you save 5% on all of our series and trips events. And so the way that works is we initially will register for an event. You'll pay your deposit to get into it. And then on that final invoice, we'll deduct that 5% for you from there. Additionally, you're going to save 10% in our AGT Pro Shop. So again, just some exclusive savings just for our members, 5% on all of our series and trips events, and 10% on any items in our AGT Pro Shop. So just some extra ways to put some dollars in your pocket, and thank you again for being that loyal member from that side. Can't have anything, AGT doesn't like to do anything unless we give gifts and ideas and things to them. So all of our new members, when they sign up, they will be receiving a new members player pack. We've revamped this for the coming year. And the idea behind this is we're going to give you at least $200 worth of items in a player pack. That's going to be mailed out to you after the month in which we collect and open up our registration period. We'll talk a little bit about what that really means, but you can expect to get items like Peter Millar, Ogio, Blue Tees, you name it. Our team is constantly looking at different types of things to kind of put into that. So our new members, when you renew your membership for a year, you're going to get a member pack as well. But our new members are going to get $200 worth of gear, and our renewing members are going to get $100 worth of gear. So just another small way for us to give back to our members and making sure that you guys all understand that we appreciate your business and your support. And we want to make sure that we're giving back to you through the gifting that we do along our program from there. One of the other benefits that we really like to call attention to is early registration. This really kind of comes into play when we announce our new events. Some of our events sell pretty quickly, especially when there's some of these key bucket list destinations. All members in the program will receive a 14-day window to purchase and get into their field, into those events before anybody else does. And the way in which you do that is simply through the depositing. You would make a deposit for the event, but you'll be able to do that 14 days in advance. This also includes our series events. And so as of right now in the recording of this, obviously we're into our series season. Our first event is less than a week away. It's actually a week away from today. So our membership is open from that side to go ahead and register for these events. But this really becomes a key feature earlier on before the season starts and things along those lines. So just a simple way for us to say thank you again. We're really appreciative and loyal of your loyalty, I should say, for the membership. And it's just an easy way for us to say get into the events before anybody else does. So that's a nice little perk of the program from there. And then one of the other benefits that we like to talk about, and this is new for the 2.0 program, is our raffles and prizes. As some of you guys have started to see, we're giving away monthly raffles and prizes. Some of these are really exclusive, and some of these are really special from that perspective. We started in October. We gave away an entry to our AGT Invitational at PGA Frisco. In November, we gave a $250 airline voucher. December, we gave a $250 Visa gift card. Maybe buy some Santa gifts or some additional golf gear from that side. Tonight, we're going to announce who our winner is for our AGT Invitational, which it will be at Hermitage Golf Club in June. That should be a really fun time down in Nashville. Stay tuned. We're going to announce who that winner is. And then in February, we're going to give away a $250 Shipsticks gift card. help you get your sticks to our next destination free and safe from that perspective. And then in March, we're going to give away a special player's gift box, if you will. It's going to be containing some swag items and some Blue Tees items as well. And so, small example of how we're just trying to give back, again, reward that loyalty. That's really important to us. And I think one of the most important things that we talk about with all of these benefits, and I think something that's really beneficial for everybody to understand, is we're not selling and offering our memberships up in large quantities. One of the things that when we decided we wanted to do is we wanted to keep this in a small, exclusive group to really hone in on some of these benefits and really kind of reap the rewards of the benefit program. So, we won't dive into that too much, but one of the things you guys should be aware of is this is a small and exclusive group by design. And that's the idea behind all this, is that we appreciate what you guys are supporting us. And so we wanted to give back to you a little bit from that side. So as we continue to our next couple slides, hopefully that gives you an idea of some of the key features and benefits of the program. The next important thing that we really kind of want to make sure you guys understand is what are the important dates. And so as we took a step back and we really designed what this really looks like, each one of our memberships for the AGT Rewards program is a 12-month membership. What we wanted to do was to make sure that we could keep track of this properly, also maintaining that exclusivity that we were talking a little bit about keeping it a small number of folks. There are only 2 windows of the year in which you can sign up to be an AGT Rewards membership or renew your membership, and that is in March of every year and September of every year. And the idea, again, behind that is because we want to make this exclusive. We want to make this an opportunity for you guys to earn your points, obviously a chance for you guys to redeem your points from that perspective. If you are a returning member and you're looking to renew your program, we're going to keep you pretty much engaged in how you do that. We're going to send you 4 email updates to renew your AGT Rewards program. If you do store your credit card on file with us in the Golf Genius profile, that billing can be automatic. We're still going to send you reminders for the renewals. Just try to keep it a little bit easier for you from that side. And then we're obviously going to open it up for a select few more individuals to purchase from there. We are going to keep our renewal fee less than our standard fee. So our standard fee is going to be $4.99 a year. Our renewal fee is going to be $3.99 a year. So you're going to save $100 when you renew each additional year. And then when you do renew and or purchase a new membership, you are going to receive that player pack. For all of our March purchases, you'll receive that. We'll start mailing that player pack out in April. And for the September renewal period, we'll mail that out in October. So keep an eye out for that. Like I said, some really exclusive items that will be coming your way and some really kind of fun stuff for you from that perspective. So just remember the dates, March and September. That's what you got to walk away with and remember from that side. March is right around the corner. So here we come. As we continue through here, the next part of what we're looking at is our raffles. Like I said earlier, we did an October raffle was our trip to PGA Frisco. Shout out to Jason Critch. He won that. I think he had a pretty good time down in PGA Frisco. Who doesn't like a free golf trip? We gave away a gift card. We gave away a Visa gift card. The idea is that a lot of our gifts are going to revolve around how to make travel a little bit easier, how to get to your destinations a little bit easier, how to make it a little bit more affordable, and different things along those lines. So with that, we have our January winner for our Hermitage AGT Invitational down in Nashville, Tennessee. This is going to include 2 nights of accommodations, 2 rounds of golf, some food, some beverage, a player's welcome pack. I'm pretty excited to announce that our raffle winner for January is Mr. Greg Ludwig Jr. Greg is somebody that we met here in the group. He's been a loyal follower of our organization. Great guy to be around. Sometimes you'll see junior, sometimes you'll see senior tagging along as well. So congratulations, Greg. We'll be reaching out to you to let you know how to redeem and how to get entered into Nashville from that side. But congratulations, you just won yourself a golf trip, which is awesome. So super excited about that and super excited to see you down in Nashville. It should be a pretty good time. Wanted to take another moment here as we kind of get through the program a little bit. We're starting to get a few questions about what are our invitationals, what's the difference between a trips event, what's the difference between a series event, what's the difference from an invitational. So I want to take a quick moment here to try to explain this a little bit to you. AGT Invitationals, this is a little bit of a newer concept for us. It's really designed to be an exclusive event that's hosted at some of the premier destinations in the United States golf area, if you will. So think high-end bucket list type of facilities, maybe things that you haven't quite heard about, or places that you haven't heard about, maybe top 100 golf courses or top 100 resorts from that idea. And really the concept behind our AGT Invitationals is to offer a really bit more of a little bit of an intimate experience, an exclusive experience. Our goal is to host between 12 and 24 participants with no requirement for a teammate. So whereas a lot of our other events are focused on competition and camaraderie, this one's really going to be focused a lot on the camaraderie side. So you don't need a partner to sign up for AGT Invitationals. We do have some competitions in play, but they're single person games or they're random blind draws, skins games, and things of that nature. But again, it's the purpose and the design of the AGT Invitational is really to kind of welcome you in to an exclusive, more intimate setting where you get a chance to interact more with the golfers off the golf course just as much as you do on while you're playing the round of golf. And again, you can expect the same level of service from us here with the Invitationals. We handle all of your trip arrangements. We mix in that friendly competition, and we have some exciting prizes. Some of these invitationals are going to be a little bit different in price points. Some will be a little bit more affordable. Some will be a little bit more expensive. Some are going to include some of the transportation options for you, maybe to and from the airport. Maybe it's an additional charter bus because the location of the facility is a little bit far from a major airport. Some cases, who knows, we may even be chartering a flight. So stay tuned for the AGT Invitationals. Typically, we're going to try to run a couple of these a year. We're never really going to commit to a number of these per year. It just might kind of pop up, and they might kind of pop up quick. We'll just kind of, there's an interesting place that we want to explore, keep your eyes out for it. But the key takeaways for our AGT Invitationals is just to remember smaller group, intimate experience, no teammate needed. You can sign up as a single and go from there. Our next set of events are our trips, which, look, these are our staples. I think you guys all know how this works from this perspective, but just to kind of run through it, our goal here at AM Golf Trips was to really create memorable golf trips for you and a playing partner, you and a teammate, without the hassle of planning it. For those that know us well enough, know we enjoy the planning process. It's a little stressful for us, but we do enjoy it. It's kind of crazy to say. We take care of the course reservations, the accommodations, the tournament setup, basically everything in between at bucket list golf destinations. And it's really super simple. You sign up, we send you your confirmations about where you need to be, you show up, you put the peg in the ground, you play, and we direct traffic for you all along those lines. Our trips experience will lean a little bit more heavily into a competition size. This is where we love the 2-player better ball competition. We feel like it's the best format to play golf. There's a competition side to it. There's a social side to it. If you're having a bad hole, hopefully your partner can pick you up, and vice versa. If you're both playing golf well, you can get some really good low scores. We offer, obviously, a gross competition and a net competition. So all skills, all abilities, all ages are welcome to play. And this is where we'll typically try to focus on larger scale events. 24-plus players is where we'll kind of focus the trips. So whereas the invitationals were a little bit smaller, our trips are meant to be a little bit bigger. Typically, we'll run about 2 trips a year. Our 2024 trips, Las Vegas for Final Four weekend. And then December, we're headed back to Streamsong, one of our favorite places to play. If you haven't been, I'd check them out. AGT.golf is the website. Lots of great details out there in terms of what's included in our trips. So make sure that if you haven't seen them, head over to AGT.golf and learn a little bit more. We'd love to see you at one of our trips here in 2024. And then our last offering from an event perspective is series. This is a concept that's been in the making for, I believe we're entering our 5th season now for the series. And the idea behind the series is really mixed into that competition. We were born and raised in kind of competition from a golf perspective, from an amateur golf perspective. And so what we've built is a series of events. We have 18 national qualifiers where teams of 2 will compete in a stroke play better ball system, 2 levels of competition, a gross division and a net division. Each player is going to play their own ball. And the idea is this is competition. So USGA rules will apply. We've got some local rule modifiers that get put into place to kind of make the pace of play a little bit easier. But really the idea behind this is it's going to culminate with a national championship. This year in 2024 will actually take place in 2025 at True North. And this is where we've teamed up with our good friends over at Swag. You'll see this a lot referred to as the Swag Series, obviously. They're on board. they're adding the swag bag. They're adding the swag flair to it from that perspective. So it's really exciting for us to be able to travel around the country, play some really great golf courses. All of our events are hosted on Mondays. Most of them are at private golf clubs. So another great way for you to grab a buddy, get out there, compete a little bit, and obviously get a chance to win. When you win a series event, you win your way into our national championship. When you win the national championship, you get a fabulous golf vacation to Pebble Beach. So the idea behind this is competition. So if you think AGT Invitationals are all about kind of that exclusive camaraderie and that exclusive opportunity to play bucket list golf courses, our trips are meant to be all-inclusive, multi-day tournaments that include accommodations and everything in between. And our series are typical one-day events that are played at some high-end golf courses across the country that give you an opportunity to kind of get those competitive juices flowing a little bit and get maybe relive some of those glory days from that side. So hopefully that gives you guys a simple idea of kind of how we separate our events and kind of how we're thinking about them from that side as well. So we'll continue. And the first thing that we wanted to kind of address here, at least the first question that we wanted to address is, all this sounds great, Rob. Love the concept of what you guys are doing. How do I know how many points do I have? And so obviously, depending upon when you joined and how many events you participated, your point balance will be a little bit different for everybody. But we wanted to take an opportunity here to kind of quickly run through a few slides with you to understand how you check your point balance. And if you obviously have any questions, we're here to help. Email me, rob@amgolftrips.com, Andy C at amgolftrips.com, support@amgolftrips.com. We're here to help you. But the first step to checking your point balance is to go to agt.golfgenius.com, which is our player portal. We're a Golf Genius shop, and so hopefully you guys have started to jump onto the bandwagon. Golf Genius is the best at tournament management, and so we're really excited that we've partnered up with them. But after you go to agt.golfgenius.com, in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to click Sign In. It's going to give you the opportunity to enter your login name and password. After you enter your login details, you're going to click Sign In. You're going to go then it's going to bring you back to the same page that you started with, except if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see some settings, and that tells you that you're logged in to your profile. You're going to click Player Profile, which we have circled here on the screen. Then you're going to go to Select All under the point standings. So there's a little drop-down menu. You're going to click the Select All. We've got it circled there for you. And there you go. Your point balance is going to be shown in this lower left-hand corner. It's going to be an accumulation. We do ask that you give us about 2 weeks after an event to make sure that we're posting the points to it from that perspective, to give you guys the latest and greatest. It's not an instant thing. There is a little bit of a manual work that we have to do behind the scenes. But we do have this updated, like I said, 2 weeks after our last event. And obviously, as we go through the series season, give us, again, those 2 weeks to make sure that we're adding those points. But that's the easiest way for you guys to see how many points you've accumulated, where you stand, what's the next opportunity for you. And remember, you can redeem those points for anything in the AGT Pro Shop. You can redeem them for AGT Trips events, invitational events, series events. So we try to really make it easy for you from that side. And so the easiest way for you to redeem those points, email us. Email us at support@amgolftrips.com. Again, rob@amgolftrips.com, Andy C at amgolftrips.com. Give us your request. Let us know what you're looking for. We'll process and give you different steps, or we'll give you the options that you have available in terms of redeeming them. We'll also give you the instructions on how you need to do that. So we'll walk you through the process. We really want to kind of give you that concierge, ability to understand what exactly you're looking for and how you want to spend them. And then the next question we often get is, how can they be redeemed? We allow redemption for an item. So if you have 1,000 points and that item is 800 points, you can obviously fully redeem them from that perspective. Or if you're allowed to redeem them in 50,000 point increments, which is equivalent to $500. So hint, hint, wink, wink, you can use them for your deposits as well for events from that side. So hopefully that gives you just a really quick little rundown of how to check your point balance. And then again, if you're looking to redeem them, reach out to us. We're here to help you. Again, this is exclusive. This is, the idea behind this is we do not have a whole lot of members behind it, so we can really give you that kind of hands-on approach. And that's really the purpose of the program, is keep it small, but make it beneficial from that side. So hopefully it gives you a good idea of how to check some points. And I believe our next slide here, as I'm kind of setting this up, and hopefully I'm not speaking out of order, I'm kind of going off memory a little bit here, is our introduction to our first trip for 2025. We're really excited about what we've been doing here. Obviously, we have our big trips in 2024, headed to Las Vegas, Final Four weekend, and then we're obviously headed to Streamsong in December. Two great places. But as you guys know, with the golf economy the way that it is, we have to be looking really far out. You'll often hear Anthony and both Andy joke a lot about my spreadsheets and how far we're planning. And yes, I am planning into 2026 and 2027 and beyond. But with that in mind, I wanted to talk a little bit about 2025, where we're headed for our first trip in 2025. You may have guessed it. It's a place that we've been. It's a place that we really love. It's near and dear to us from that side. So in March of 2025, March 27th through March 30th, we're going to head back to the beach. We're really excited about this. Again, like I said, this is one of our favorite places to be. You guys have been asking for this. You guys, for those that went on the trip that we went to a few years ago, absolutely loved it. For those that missed out on it, they've been asking, when are we going back? When are we going back? So simply, this will go on sale to AGT Reward members on February 16th. We're going to announce this coming Friday, February 2nd. We'll go on sale for the reward members on February 16th. And then for the general public, it'll go on sale March 1st. So there's that 14-day window for you to take advantage of. And what does the Pebble Beach trip include? It includes 3 rounds of golf, links at Spanish Bay, Spyglass Hill, and Pebble Beach. It also includes a 4-caddy at Spyglass Hill, a carry caddy at Pebble Beach, and then you do get a cart at the links at Spanish Bay. So that's included into your fee. You get 3 nights of accommodation at the inn at Spanish Bay. For those who have been, one of the most picturesque and beautiful properties, in the world, to be honest with you. It's right on the water. You get bagpipes at night. It's a great way to wake up and kind of get ready to go. We are going to host a welcome reception at the inn on Thursday night as you guys kind of check in. We're going to have some cocktails and some appetizers. Great way to kind of, get energized for the week ahead and the weekend ahead and really kind of greet lost friends that you haven't seen in a little while or just kind of catch up with the AGT crew. We're also going to do a par 3 and putting contest at the Hay. That's the Tiger Woods newly designed par 3 course. We're going to have some cocktails and some food available for that. We'll go out and play the Hay. Then we're going to take over a section of the putting green, play some music, have a little bit of fun from that side. And we're going to do this all with a 2-player better ball competition. We're going to have daily skins games. We'll do some closest to the pins. We'll have plenty of opportunities for some fun along those lines. One of the big advantages that we have is because we are working with some of these groups so far in advance. We've got a great reputation with them. We've made some really great relationships with them from that side. We get some savings for our members that I don't think any other group gets. And so I challenge anybody to look around and compare the pricing that we have for this event. $47.50 for a double occupancy, which is 2 golfers in 1 room for the weekend. It's $47.50 per player. Or if you just want the extra space to yourself and the single occupancy, $57.50 for a single room. So a little bit extra, but you get that privacy that you need from there. Like I said, I challenge anybody to go ahead and compare our pricing to anybody else out there. You'll find that this is a pretty affordable trip from that perspective. So super excited about it. Excuse me, got a little frog in the throat here. I'm getting a little bit choked up. I'm so excited about heading back to the beach. Excuse me. So like I said, announcement goes out on February 2nd. February 16th, we will allow our members to go ahead and register for it. And then on March 1st, we will open up registration for everybody. Excuse me. So super excited about that. So with that in mind, I know that we're going to wrap up here, trying to keep this a little bit under 30 minutes. Got an opportunity to ask some questions. I'm not seeing any quite in the chat. So Andy, I don't know if there's anything out there that I'm not seeing, maybe you can jump in, but I'll jump in here and answer a couple of the questions that we did get kind of previously submitted to us from that perspective. It looks like Chris Schulte is asking a question here. How many members make up the AGT? So are you referring, Chris, to our rewards memberships, or are you talking about totality? I'll answer both just so that you don't have to type and go from there. Our AGT Rewards membership is roughly about 100 players, a little less at this point in time, but we want to max that at 100 players is what our membership will be. Overall, AGT members those that have created profiles or participated with us over the years, that number's up over 4,000. So you can see our AGT Rewards members is really designed to be very exclusive, very beneficial for that 100 people, which is a really great opportunity for you to take advantage of from there. So appreciate the question, Chris. It's something that we don't always ask out there, but it's good from that side. Excuse me. All right, another question here from Chris. Different Chris Inglot. If you want to participate in a swag series 2-man event, but can't find a friend to participate with, how best to reach out to the forum to see if someone else is looking for a playing partner? Great question, Chris. I think quite simply, the easiest way for this is 2 ways. We're really actually trying to push people over to our Facebook group. It's a private group. Great opportunity for you to reach out if you're on Facebook, see who else might be interested in an event, put a who's looking post out there, attach your name to one of the event posts that we have. Easy way for you to try to do that. Or the second way is go ahead and email us, reach out to us. Oftentimes we get a lot of requests of people that are asking, hey, I'm a single looking for an event. I'm living in California. Anybody interested? And we'll play that dating game matchup for you. So easiest way, excuse me, is again through Facebook or reach out to us and we can help you from that perspective. All right. Third question here. Dennis, when are we going to Bandon again? Dennis, we had a great time out there, didn't we? For sure. This past June, we were out at Bandon. Truly just a spectacular property for those who've been. For those who haven't, I can't recommend it enough. It's just a fantastic opportunity for you. Dennis, to answer your question directly, I'm going to be pretty honest with you, and normally we wouldn't do this, but 2026, my friend, we will return to Bandon Dunes in 2026. So get ready for that one. It's another can't miss opportunity for you. So look for more on that. We'll probably have some more information about that in the coming months, probably next year to be exact, but 2026 is when we'll do. And we're going to shoot for that similar time frame, May, June, July, if you will, from there. I think Dennis is excited. Good stuff. Mark your calendars. Andy, all right, one that just came in. Where are the invitationals at again this year? Great call out. I don't think I answered that earlier. So we have 2 invitationals on the schedule. One is actually this coming weekend at Troon North, Scottsdale, Arizona, the weekend before the Waste Management. We're excited. We've got 12 players that are headed to that exclusive opportunity, staying at the Westin Kierland Resort, getting an opportunity to go up and play Troon North, both golf courses, Pinnacle and Monument. We're going to head over to Pop Stroke on Saturday night and have a little bit of fun. Just another example of how we design and build our AGT Invitationals. Have a little bit of a welcome reception on Friday night, play some golf on Saturday, head over to Pop Stroke for a little bit of additional fun on Saturday night. Sunday morning, play another round of golf, and then head on our way back home. So that's our first invitational of the year. Our second invitational of the year is at Hermitage Golf Club in June. It is the weekend of June 15th through the 17th. Same concept that applies. We'll do a welcome reception. We've got 2 rounds of golf that weekend. Great opportunity. We'll have a couple of Nashville surprises built in there for you as well. So June 15th through the 17th, which happens to be the weekend before our Swag Series event at Hermitage. So you can easily piggyback both from there. So good stuff. Really got that frog in the throat here. Andy, do we got any other questions out there? I'm going to guess and say that the silence means no at this point in time. Look, our goal was to have this at 30 minutes for you tonight. This is our first opportunity to really get in front of you guys a little bit and start to answer some questions that you guys might have. If you have more, please email us. Let us know. We're here to help. We hope you guys are excited about the AGT Rewards program. We've put a lot of effort and thinking behind this. We really want to make this a special program for everybody. We're a group that welcomes all skills, all ages, all abilities. We really just want to make golf fun again, give you guys an opportunity to see some really great places, and our rewards membership is the easiest way to give back to you. It's the easiest way to save money, get some really great benefits that no one else gets from that perspective. So with that, I'm going to sign off for the evening. If you have additional questions, like I said, follow up. Stay tuned for some more exciting stuff from us in the coming weeks and months here, and hope to see you at an event here in 2024. Thanks for the time, everybody. Have a great evening.